up, my bear cubs? Jada Bear here, and today we are unboxing MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Spa. So I'm very excited to unbox this because I remember Jacqueline and Gabby opening theirs, and as you know, I really love Miniverse, and making these is just so much fun. And this series I've never unboxed yet, and I know this is a lot different compared to the other series that I've unboxed, so I'm really excited to make this one. So I got this all the way back on the day after Halloween, which I know it is super late since it is Christmas today, but I've been a mess lately. I'm always busy with all sorts of different stuff, including, like, some of the stuff I've been busy with is Bee Swarm Simulator. Like, there was the whole, Beesmas event, which I was only 8 quests away from getting the Doodle Cub Buddy sticker, which I really wanted. And then I'm still working on the Stranded Sunbear sticker, which I'm almost on the last quest for. And there's now another Beesmas, which is a lot different, so I've been working on that too. And there was the passing away of my dog Cleo in the middle of October, and if you ever owned a pet, you know that the more you own them, the more it really hurts when you lose them. And how it all happened and how quick it was just really didn't help. And I'm still trying to get over it, still trying to pull myself together, pick up all the pieces of me and all that. So, whatever pet you have, try to love every moment with them, even the bad moments, because you're gonna miss everything once they're no longer here. And I was gonna try to make this video like sometime last week, but then last week I got sick, and then I started losing my voice for a few days, which luckily I'm getting better, and luckily I'm getting my voice back too, so that really sucked. So it's just been a mess lately, but I can finally unbox this, which I know you can find these in stores and online, and I feel like this series was probably around $10. So it says Series 1 for ages 8 and up. This is the MGA's Miniverse Make It Mini Spa, and we can see someone making some of the spa stuff right here, and there's the finished product for that one. And then it says that this is real scented spa products, so that's very exciting. And this is one set. This first half of the ball is white with some like purpley pinky beams, and then over here it says there's going to be 12 to collect. This is by MGA. If it's not Miniverse, then it's not if it's not MGA's Miniverse, then it's not MGA's Miniverse. And we can see some bath bombs, some soaps, and body scrub that we can possibly make. And then this other half of the ball is like a purpley color, and then in a lighter version of the color, you can see some of the different stuff that you can make or use to make this stuff. So let me open this up, and thank goodness I'm getting better, so hopefully I can smell this stuff better. Definitely does not want to rip perfectly. Alrighty. And then we just got this paper stuck on here, which probably just says stuff about using what's in here. So we have this next layer here, which is still that purpley color, but in white we can see all the different items that you can make and use to make this stuff. And in yellow it says spa. Oh, could have got a perfect rip, but these layers are like trying to split in half, which is very, very different. Alright, so as you can see, we have a very different ball compared to the other kinds of Miniverses that I've opened up. So it's definitely not like a ball shape, but we have this white part here, and then we have this clear like corally color that has some stripes, and we can see the logo right there. And then we have instructions and checklists, which we'll check out in a moment. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bagged up surprises, and 3 non-bagged up surprises. And this is going to be a bathtub, which we can see a drain right at the bottom. And then this is going to be something to put on the bath, which some people do. So it's like this wooden board here, and it has like grates, so that way if there was water, you can use the stuff to dry out. And you can actually pull this part out all the way, so that way it doesn't end up falling in the bath. So it's like a little table in a way. And then we'll wait to check these out. So first, let's take a look at these instructions, because this is definitely different. So it says, read me first, MGA's Miniverse, make it mini spa. If it's not MGA's Miniverse, then it's not MGA's Miniverse by MGA. So there's all of that, and then all the rest of this is just not English stuff. And then we have some important information, store and display stuff. It says we can use water and loofah to wash off soap and sugar scrub. Then it shows us how we're going to finish building the bathtub. And then it shows us how to make the bath bombs, sugar scrubs, and soaps. So there's all that stuff, which I'll read on my own after, because I got to see what kind of item I'm making first. So then we can check out the checklist, which I'm really excited for. Ooh, that gives away what we got. So over here it says MGA's Miniverse, Make It Mini Spa, Series 1, 12 to collect. And we can see some different kinds of stuff to make. And then over here again it says that's scented real spa products. So we can see some scrubs, we can see some bath bombs, and then we can see some tie-dye soaps, and then there's cactus, shell, flower, rainbow, and gem soaps. So I remember, I think, I can't remember, I think Jacqueline Puppy or Gabrielle Kitty might have gotten this lavender soap, because I remember someone having a lavender scent, and then I think the other one of them got this yuzu bath bombs, because I think there was a citrusy scent, because I remember they traded scents. And then we won't check out the other side, because that gives away what we got, just like when I've opened up the Miniverse potions. So first off, we'll start off with the paper bags. So we have this purple one, which is like lighter colors. And then we have like this kind of like stripy top and bottom. We can see a different kinds of tools for cutting, scooping, and stirring. And it says Sunnyside Spa. And since these are paper bags, you can recycle them. So first off, we got the legs to our bath, which they're just little ball legs, and they are like this rose gold color. And then we have a little cutter, so I feel like we might have soap then. So it kind of looks like a big knife. So we have the brown wood, and then we have the shiny silver for like the knife or like middle part of it, even though it's all plastic. And then same for the little screws. And then we have a little kind of like spatula in a way that is wood pattern, and it's like this yellow color. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these legs on. Alright, so now I have the legs on, so now this is looking a lot more like a bathtub. Next up, we have this other paper bag that is this light blue color with different shades of pink. And we have some stripes at the top and bottom. And again, we have Sunnyside Spa. And we have this cute little bubble, like smiley face bubble with some bubbles, shines, and tie-dye soap that says Superstar. Oh, and we have little blue bubbles on the back. Very cute packaging. Inside of here, we are definitely making soap because we have a soap mold kit. So it says Sunnyside Spa Soap Mold Kit, and it is white packaging with yellow, or well, kind of like a yellowish green, blue, and pink bubbles. And we can take that off, and we have the kit here. So we have this brown part, wood pattern, which you can see all the individual stripes, and that's where you shove the knife in to make all the individual cuts. And then we have this pink silicone here, which will help us mold the soap in first, because you don't want to put the stuff in here because then it's going to like ooze out of the holes. And then we have this other brown wooden part with a handle. And you're going to use that to kind of smush everything down. So that way you have a flatter top here. And then we have this really big paper bag, which is all these different shades of some light green. And we have some green and white stripes at the top and bottom. Oh, that's upside down. And then we have this sun that is happy going to a spa with a little towel on its head and cucumber eyes. And we have cucumbers everywhere. And it says spa. So the sun is very relaxed. And inside of here, oh, this is really cute. So we have 2 different clear mixing bowls, which they aren't entirely clear. They kind of have like a foggy look to them. And then this one actually has a clear lid. And inside of here we have our loofah, which is really extremely soft. So it is this blue loofah, and then we have this white string. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that in the little bathtub. And we have a tissue paper surprise, which is one of those cute little newspapers. So it says the Mini Post issue number 1, Health and Beauty Spa. So it talks about essential oils are sensational, weekly aromatherapy for a clean aura, face the fact you glow, join the club scrub from your tub, and a bunch of other stuff, which you can probably actually, like, I know for me, I can actually read all of this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you just gotta buy it to be able to read it. But it says a lot of really fun stuff on there, so I can read that later. And then we have this cute little wooden light brown tray that we can display our soaps on at the end to be so fancy. And then this is going to be the stuff that we're going to be able to use to make our soap. So on the back here, it says 100% clean, Sunnyside Spa, yes to suds, no to duds. And that has a little barcode and the little M symbol. And this is white with lighter blue details. So we have some little bubbles. And then on the other side here, we have the happy little soap again with other bubbles and sparkles. And we have a little soap bar that says soap-based powder. And this is Spa Day approved. And the little soap is clear, so we can tell in this package we get some kind of like light bluish green kind of color. And in this one we get a light pink color. And then we have our 2 scents here, which are kind of like essential oil kind of bottles. So they are this really dark brown color, but they are still kind of clear, and they have like this grayish black kind of striped cap. And on the top here they have 2 little apples, and it says that this is essential oils and green apple. So we have a green apple scent going on, so this is going to smell really good. So we can go ahead and check on here what we have. And we have the green apple marble soap. So this is going to look really cute. And it shows all the stuff that we have here. And then we have all these different instructions that I'm going to follow to make sure this turns out amazingly. So first off, we're going to take one of our bowls and we're going to open our pink powder and one of our essential oils, and we're going to mix it up inside. So I'm going to get these opened up first. Alright, so I made sure to read the instructions on how to make the marbled soap. And I do already have my pink powder in here. There is, which it does smell really good. It just smells like some plain soap. And this smells really good too, the green apple. So I'm going to pour this in, which I don't know how much to pour. Wait, I think I poured like the whole bottle. So I'm just gonna pour it all in there because I have no idea how much to add. Alright, so next up, we mix it up with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's what it looks like. Oh my god, I think I might have dropped some on my floor. So here's what it looks like so far, which is like kinda clumpy, still needs a bit of a mixing, but it says I need to knead it in my hands, just like for when you're making slime. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, so just like when you're kneading slime, it's a bit messy at first, But eventually it turns out pretty good. So I got it to be like a squishy dough, pretty much. It kind of reminds me of Play-Doh if it had like a little bit of sand in it. So next it tells me to stick it in here. And we're going to put the lid on it. And then we're going to go follow the same steps, but for the blue and with the other bottle of the apple scent. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so here's what the like bluish green color looks like. And we're going to pour in all the essential oils. And here's what that looks like. So now I'm going to go ahead and, oh my god, I'm losing the word, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I got that mixed up, finally remembered the word, and it turned out pretty good, pretty much just like with this. So now I'm going to go ahead and get that kneaded like a dough, and I'll see you soon. Alright, so I got that kneaded into a dough, and we go ahead and stick that in the bowl, which we don't have to put a lid on that one, because obviously the lid is being used there. So next, it wants us to kind of mix the two doughs together, because you want to get that marble pattern, but like I read in the instructions, you don't want to mix it up for too much, because then it'll start to just become one color. So I'm going to go ahead and get those mixed up for a bit. Okay, so I got it kind of mixed up good. You can see a little bit here that I almost got the colors to mix, but I was trying to make sure to be careful. So now we're going to stick it into our mold. So, kind of get this to go in here nicely. Make sure to smush it into every single spot so we can really get the most out of our soap dough, which I always wondered how they made soap. It's very interesting. I wouldn't expect it to be like a dough. Alright, so I think I got it in there pretty good. And you can see that really pretty marble color. So now we're gonna smush this down a bit to help flatten this out more, because obviously your fingers can't completely flatten it out nice and fancy. So now it is a lot more flat. So now we're going to go ahead and set this in the fridge, or you can even put it in the freezer for 10 minutes, because this needs to harden up, because obviously you don't really want to cut dough because that won't really work properly. So I'll see you guys in 10 minutes, which for you guys will only be well, right after I unpause. Alrighty, so after 10 minutes in the fridge, my soap should be all hardened now. So now we take it out of the mold. I really hope this turned out good. Alright, go ahead and take it out. Alright. Feels, still kind of feels kind of doughy. Alright, so then we stick it in here, and we're going to take our knife, and we're going to shove it into every single section. And there we go. Oh my god, it smells so good. I really like this green apple scent. Alright. And as you can see, they are all cut. So next, we get to display them on here. So we're going to take them out, which might be a little bit hard, so I'm going to pause. Alright, so there's still a little bit of a soapy, doughy mess in there, because these still do feel kind of soft. So maybe I should have put them in the freezer. But they turned out really, really cute. So here they are. And obviously every single one has its own individual little tie-dye pattern. I think this one definitely has to be one of my favorites. Like, ooh, that tie-dye turned out really, really nicely. And you can display this on top of here. So fancy schmancy. So next, after that, you get to test it out. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll fill this up with a little bit of water because I don't really need a whole lot. And I guess I can use like this piece because this is kind of like one of my little tinier corner pieces. And we can see how well this works. Alright, so as you can see, I got some water here. And then I took a little piece out of my soap because I don't want to use the whole soap. Like, I worked so hard and it's really cute. So that just looks like someone took a little bite out of it. A little nibble. Definitely don't eat soap. Definitely not a good thing. So I guess it's gonna be kind of hard to wash my my hands in this. Just a little bit of water. So I'll just try to scoop some water into my hand and kind of move this soap around, which hopefully this will work since it's still kind of doughy. Oh yeah, it's actually working. Hang on, let me do this. Try to get a little water droplets on my table. I hope you guys can tell, but I'm getting super soapy. Like, it's actually cleaning my hand really good. Like, this is legitimate soap. So, if you want to make any soap, little body scrub, or little bath bombs that actually work and smell really good, I would definitely recommend getting this since it actually works. Like, this is so cool. So now I'm just washing my hands over here. But that is really awesome. So, and obviously all of this is a really good doll size. I would grab someone over here, but my hands are all soapy, so I don't want to get them all wet and bubbly. But make sure to leave a delicious like on this video. Subscribe to my super awesome channel to become a bear cub today if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you know when I make a new video. Make sure to check out all the other Miniverse videos that I've opened up. I've done a pantry case kind of video. I've made food, drinks, lifestyle, Harry Potter potions, and I have a lot of new stuff to open up today, which I'm really excited for. So make sure to stay tuned for all of that for when I start my Christmas present unboxing, since this isn't a part of that. Oh my god, I just can't get over how good this smells. And that's pretty much it. So make sure to stay bearlicious. Bye, guys!